been on there
Okay.
forever. Her
All right.
profile's not deleted
So
because
they
haven't
allowed.
caught it yet.
So they allow larger girls.
Yeah, they cut ours on the same night. What they're doing is going through and filtering it now.
Okay. Well, did you? Okay.
I tried to,
porn mama here.
My photographer
is like wanting to like write a nasty letter and contact the civil rights attorney, because if they've got other fat girls on their site and it's a simple model site, there's no fucking way that you or my 380-pound ass should not be able to be on there.
Even my photographer, Modern Bird Production, he does all kinds of stuff, weddings, everything. His Model Mayhem has been deleted because he's taking pictures of it.
He's done photos for you. You know what? Can I ask you, have you gotten an email back from them? Have you gotten an email at all that says why, or they just say, we deleted you, basically?
Yeah, they just say that they deleted you and they won't talk to you because they don't want anything to do with you.
No.
It's just like a letter they send to everybody. It's not a personal letter.
Can I just say the YouTube headquarters is in somewhere of California, LA area?
Model Mayhem?
So
Mama can be an attorney real easy, okay? And you know what? I know an attorney.
Well, it's like the thing is, like, I'm not on
I
there
just want
to
somebody
meet
to scare
other
them.
Porn people. I'm on there to meet other mainstream modeling people who I can do other things with.
Mainstream with. Yeah, I understand, absolutely.
My porn career should not limit me.
No. I'm seriously going to look into this because it sounds to me like a little prejudiced, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like it.
There definitely is on YouTube. My 6-year-old son came across a video the other day.
Oh my God.
It was an underwater swimming video. He loves to watch kids swim under the water. He's autistic, so I mean that's his thing right now is YouTube. He comes across this video. There's the first one, and it's the little girl, and she's swimming under the water, and that's cool. I come around the corner. The next one is some skinny little chick doing this to the screen and grinding her pussy on the screen. I was just, oh my God.
Well, I don't know that I can do anything with this except make a stank.
Right.
You know, the squeaky wheel gets oiled. And now you guys got me on a mission because this pisses me off when they won't let you go.
Because it's not porn that we're putting
on exactly.
It at all.
No.
I will see, like, I put up a little slideshow clip of all my Southern Charms pictures and stuff.
Right, it's Southern, yeah.
And it's all just amateur photos, right? And none of them had any nudity in it. It got taken down. And it's just like I will go to a YouTube page and there'll be like girls flashing their tits.
Yep.
It's just like at AVN. This is my beef, okay? I had my personal security guard following me around
Make sure
the whole time. Make sure my tits didn't pop out when girls were flashing their nipples with no pasties on all day long. And I got told every single day they followed me around and told me that I needed to put my tits away. And
wait a minute, that's on AVN.
I had like panties that I brought and this top on, and I was like making sure they wouldn't come out, and I still got told several times that I need to be careful.
When you came and saw us at the My Free Cams booth, there were girls across the way from us that
flashing.
were full on flashing their vaginas
too.
But they were skinny girls, so they weren't getting anything said to them.
I was supposed to go back to the red carpet, so there's 2 red carpets, right? The first red carpet where everybody gets to walk through, and then the second red carpet where the nominees get to walk through. They caught me going to the second red carpet, even though I was
a nominee, right?
2 ladies came up to me and started talking to me and Maserati Monica about how we shouldn't be there. We're in the wrong place, and they tried to direct us off. Yeah, until we had to show them our shit, like who we are and that we were actually nominated. They didn't believe us for like 5 minutes and wouldn't let us in there. Like AVN, like some of the people at AVN, just like, I guess they are like afraid of us being like ridiculous because we're fat and like we must want attention more than everybody else and we're gonna do awful stuff or something. But I mean, those girls were doing way more wild things than I was, you know.
Well,
honestly.
Hopefully, and we know our friend Desiree kind of put a footprint in opening the doors of some of that stuff going on. But yeah, it just pisses me off. You know what? It pisses me off. Because I'm going to tell you, too, when I go to a public pool, I wear a bikini, okay? It's too fucking hot in this town to wear a one-piece bathing suit. Now, I have had, at a public pool here in town, somebody come up to me and ask me to clothe myself. Now, I wear, you know, a little bit higher panty top, and I wear a bikini. But because I have all my little rolls back here, and I looked at him and I said, no, I won't. And they looked at me like crazy. I said, then you're going to ask every woman in this place with a bikini on to
Including
cover.
the 5-year-old girls
Yes,
all running around
to
in
cover
bikinis.
themselves up. If they are allowed to
Right.
be here in a 2-piece bathing suit, so
Which
am
is
I.
not badass.
That's right.
This is my problem though, because I don't have a bunch of rolls, but because of how top heavy and because my ass likes to eat every single pair of bikini bottoms of any kind, I get the look of, she's not fully dressed. And I'll walk up to a girl that's talking shit about me and be like, you're in a fucking thong at a fucking family resort pool, and you're giving me shit because I was given, I'm gonna start crying. I was given a fucking gift of being a beautiful, full, thick woman, and you're fucking jealous because you're what society today thinks is beautiful. Do you understand that there are paintings in every museum in every country of this world that have pictures of me up there? Because you were rejected for thousands of years. Because women that were fat could afford to eat. Get out of my face.
You know,
Oh my God.
I get looks all the time, you know, like from other people, you know, and I get children that point and stare. But you know what I do?
Yes, I got that.
Well, I do too. I get hit on more than I'm over 50
Really?
than ever. But I mean, when I'm in a family environment,
Right.
okay, you know, I get little kids that point or whatever. But you know, I use it as a learning experience. You know, I would never go off on that parent.
Right.
You know, this was a hotel employee that I talked to, but I would never go off on that parent. I try to educate the child.
Right.
I say, you know, like, yeah, I'm fat, honey, but you know, I'm still a good person inside, and it doesn't matter what you know. So and some of the parents are like, just come on.
That is
But
not
some
the
of
worst
them,
thing you could be called.
exactly.
Selfish,
Well, I had a little boy come up.
Right.
I had a little boy in a dollar store, and I had a tank top on, and he said, "Mommy, she has really big arms." And I looked at him and I said, "That's because I'm a superhero." And the little boy's eyes got all big, and the mom was laughing. She thought it was great, you know. But
Well, I mean, and it's not just thin people that bash the big girls. It's big girl against big girl.
that's what the
I
problem
went to the
is.
party the other night as the fine line between lust and wrath, and so I was wearing a low cut top like this, a short skirt that probably showed about this much of my ass cheek, thigh high stockings and boots, and that's what I was wearing. And I'm walking by girls that are probably don't have the confidence to wear what I'm wearing, giving me the look that shame look that your parents give you, and you just immediately feel like shit. They're giving me this look, and I will stop and be like, and I walk up to them and be the nicest person on the fucking face of the planet. If you're gonna look like that, if you're gonna give me that look without knowing me, I'm gonna walk up and introduce myself and be like, hey, how are you? My name is Minnie. What's your name? I love your eyes. I will find something that I like about them and compliment it, because then they're gonna feel like shit
That's
for
good.
doing that. Because I'm about whatever size you are, just love yourself. Because that's the only person you have at night. When it comes to shit comes down, that's the only person you have.
That's true.
And big girls, for the love of everything holy, stop bashing each other. Because we already have 90% of the world hating us. We don't need to have inner hatred.
I don't think
in our
90%
circle.
of the world hates us. Not at all.
No.
I think that you're living
No.
in a negative spot, and I refuse to put my brain in any negative spot. When I walk through a casino in a bikini, when I walk into a grocery store, when I walk into a bar, I walk in with my head held high, assuming that everybody sees me, knows I'm a confident, beautiful, big woman who loves myself. I would never put myself in that negative mind frame that 90% of the people hate fat chicks. Never in a million years.
I had a girl come up to me this weekend, and it was the first night, and I was wearing a cut-up shirt that I had done and like pantyhose, and that's all I was wearing. She comes up and she goes, "How do you wear something like that? I wish I could wear that." And I was like, "Honey, wear it, because as long as you feel gorgeous, it's the only thing that matters."
That's right. That's right. All right, we need to do some catch-ups. We're in our last hour, and our fans, if we do not tell what we did this week, they are just going to not be a happy people.
Yeah, they get angry.
They get angry. All right, Sierra, it's on you. Catch us up with what you did this week. Ooh, she went, oh, other than falling drop dead, drooling over a nerd boy last night.
Oh, my God, he was so hot. I'd have totally banged him into insensibility. I actually found a website this week that I think we need to sign Glitz up for. It's a dating website. It's called sciconnect.com, and it's where scientists and people who like science
can
Does she like
to
science?
meet people. I don't know if she does.
Oh,
but
no, this is the wife said for you, not for the go ahead.
Well, yeah. So, but we want her to find a good guy with a good job who makes money and is a nice
she
guy.
likes black boys that are skaters with tattoos. I really don't think they're going to be on the science.
How do you?
thing.
They might. There
You
may
and
be
Carmen,
there may be an aerospace engineer rolling around in there.
Hey,
Ooh.
guess who was an aerospace engineer?
That's right.
Donald Trump.
That's right.
Donald Trump.
So don't count out the scientists, man. Neil deGrasse Tyson, for God's sakes, is a scientist, and I'd bang him in a heartbeat.
I don't even know who that is.
Really?
Right? I was
What
clueless.
is
What's
wrong
wrong
with
with you?
Have you heard her theory on nerds? Tell Eliza your theory on nerds.
Nerds make the best lovers. Do you know why? Because while all of the jocks and the good-looking guys and the band geeks and all those guys are out actually getting laid, the nerds are in high school. The nerds are researching it. They're watching porn. They're reading books. They're looking at everything.
Those are still watching porn.
Right.
But
They're
they're
not trying to learn. Right, exactly.
Right.
That's it. They're just
Right.
not.
Go get another girl.
Where a nerd studies it.
He studies it, and once he's got a woman, he wants to apply all of these things that he's learned, and he wants to please you to get you to come back so he can do it again. And so they are much more giving and pleasing and all around in bed. So, and they're usually very kinky fuckers too.
That's how I learned to eat pussy. I learned by watching Nina Hartley's videos.
Okay,
And I
so
watched
what
them
else did you
over
do
and
this
over
week,
again.
Sierra? Tell us the rest of your week.
It's really just been preparing for this Saturday. I picked up the equipment. I have discovered that I need a bigger vehicle.
Oh my God! Well, you just have we have two dollies, or a better way to describe it for people is two bell carts full of equipment when we do a remote.
We do, and half of it lives at my house, and half of it lives at Alexia's house. And so I have to go pick up the stuff that's at Alexia's house, and the stuff that was in my house that I had packed previously barely fit in there, and I knew I had to add 2 boxes of shirts. So when I got home, I took everything out of the car Thursday night. I took my back seats out of the car, which I don't know if you've ever taken the back seats out of a vehicle. Those are fucking heavy.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I want to know what the fuck they put in a back seat in a PT Cruiser. Why does a PT Cruiser need a 200-pound back seat?
I know, girl.
So I haul all that out. Now, I'm doing this by myself.
But wait a minute. Here's the funny
guy,
part. I get a text message from her on Thursday night because she's supposed to bring the equipment to my hotel room. And she's like, I cannot ride around with this equipment. There's no room for my son.
There was no room for there was no room for anyone. And Friday I had to have my son and my baby daddy in the car. So I had to take everything out of the car.
God.
And I'd have 1 seat for the kid and 1 seat for the baby daddy. And then I went to my tax appointment Friday night, which is why I was so crazy. I get there, go to sign in, and they're like, "What's your last name?" And I give my last name, and they're like, "Oh, your appointment's next Saturday." I'm like, I wrote down today at 4:30 because that is what I was told on the phone. And she goes, "I don't have anyone available till 6." I'm like, I will come back next Saturday.
Oh, my God.
So then I had to do all that running around that I had to do Friday. And I got the baby daddy back home. I got the boy back home with me. And then,
Well, I, again, just want to say that you are the technical goddess. And she tells us, because you guys, it was a tough day Saturday. We had a great time, but it was a tough day.
And tear down twice.
Yeah, we set up for the vendor fair, and then we tear all that down. We take our stuff and put it away. We maybe hit dinner or get changed, and then we have to do it all again. Set it up and tear it down again.
And they're all like, "Are you coming to the dinner? Are you coming to the dinner?" I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
I need a nap.
I need a nap. And that's exactly what I did. I went home. I got Jack in the Box on the way. I ate my Jack in the Box. I was like, I'm going to watch them. And I slept until 7:30, and then I was like, oh, shit, I got to shave my legs. So I jumped in the shower real quick and shaved everything, and then I came down and set up, and oh, man, no.
It was great, though. You know, well, and I'm glad
slept till 1 o'clock
we're
this
finally going to
afternoon.
get Sierra to release some of her control. There's certain things that Sierra is a control freak of, and it's the equipment. But Toxie, who is done a fabulous job on our social media, is going to start learning some of the stuff so Sierra can take a break. So we need that to happen.
Although Toxie and I have worked it out, she has to do the first half of any of the remotes we do because she's going to be drunk by the second half.
Right, I get it.
So-
You take your breaks early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
So I
I
get to
get
take
drunk,
my
I
breaks
walk.
early.
That's why, like, even last night, and you guys kept saying, okay,
Whose
who wants
break?
to take their break? Who wants to take their break? And I'm like, I'm staying for now.
Because I'm
staying
still
for now.
good. I'm still
I'm
sober.
still good. I don't know what'll happen
And then
later.
she tried to poison me.
Yeah, I don't know what'll happen later, but
So yeah, and then I slept today until like 1 o'clock in the
Felt
afternoon.
great, huh?
Yeah, and then my dad called. That was what woke me up. I'm like, who the hell is that? Who's ringtone? Oh, that's my dad's ringtone. Hello? Were you sleeping? Kind of.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
I was very busy. So that's been about it.
Yeah. Tox, tell us what you did this week other than be social.
You know, I had a very sick week. So
Yeah, you
I
didn't
do
feel good.
much.
We didn't know how together you would make it yesterday, but you did. You
did.
came through.
I did.
And then you got
I
Glitz
was
sick.
Yeah, Glitz is under the
shouldn't have made
weather.
out with her. I don't know what to say. I should have refrained, from sucking her tonsils, but apparently
You can't help yourself.
But I'll tell a little story from last night. So, lots of fun, meeting lots of new people. It's really great. So I think it's no secret that when I drink, sometimes I've been known to make out with a person or two.
Or half the room.
Or half the room.
Half a room.
Yeah.
Coming tonight?
And, my liver has asked me not to.
Fertilizer, like, well, we're down.
Right? I mean, I really do. Like, I get right in there. So, there was a young guy who came up to me last night. He's like, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh, I do, and here's why. I had to stop drinking tequila. Tequila is off my list, because it was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was actually with Sin City Mama.
Okay.
And Mama and I were doing shots. It was a bar that had women drink free for 1 hour.
Yeah.
And so I turned to
That was at the
her,
hookah lounge,
and
yeah.
they only let you you get your choice of 3 things. It was like something with tequila, vodka, or rum. And so Mama and I turned to each other and we're like, we're gonna make these fuckers pay. We're like, don't ever make it. Do not ever make it all you can drink. And so they got to where they're like, we won't let you have another drink until you finish that. So we're like, all right, give me one. Next. And so we're like, I'm like, you guys are gonna regret this. You will never have all you can drink again. So her and I were knocking back tequila like insane. So the next thing I know, I'm in a parking lot making out with this young boy, and who was of legal age.
Right?
Legal.
Big boy, I'm like,
Yeah, no.
Shit.
No, I say like early 20s. So that was a little awkward for a moment last night. I'm like, yes, I do remember. You're the reason I no longer drink tequila.
did he ask you to go to the parking lot? Is what I want to know.
No, he didn't. No. But yeah. So
I
that
love when
was
there's a person you don't do something because.
Oh yeah.
It's not because I did something stupid. There is a person.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I
You
don't
are
drink
the
something.
reason I don't drink tequila,
There's
right?
a very specific circumstance. And then, of course, I had to take my husband to the side, and I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
shit.
remember that time? I had a lot of tequila.
But Mr. Toxie's like, yeah, go do them. I just want to watch.
Right? Yeah,
You know?
he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
You're
But
all like heartbroken about it. You're like, I'm really sorry. He's like,
all
why
right.
did you not
Yeah,
insult me?
exactly. He's like, go do it again if you want. There's a parking lot here.
Oh, shit.
Like, he doesn't care, but yeah.
There's a couple stories.
Right? He's like,
Work your way up.
So it wasn't anything bad. I mean, it really was something totally innocent, but it was one of those very heavily fueled by tequila, and one of those days where I woke up the next day like
never kiss a guy.
wrecked.
Heavily drunk on it. Kiss a girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I kiss girls too.
Yeah, she's not.
Definitely don't
She
leave out
doesn't.
the lady.
You know, there's a recent red label incident.
There's what?
There is a recent red label incident.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. That was the next day where I woke up and I was just getting text messages like all day, like, "Hey, you went a little crazy last night." And
No, they were more like, "Are you alive?"
Yeah,
Or
well,
what's
yeah,
the date of
and
your
we're
funeral?
What's your
concerned
hospital
and-
room number so we can come visit you?
Yes, and I was there. I was making out with guys and girls and guys and girls.
Just saying, I like my blondes tall.
So I do have some height to me.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
I'm only 5'2", so let's go.
Look,
I'm
let's
5'8", so that
let's
works.
stop this because she's not telling the best part about what happened last night. Is at breakfast. we go to Maryland's,
Maryland.
and this is before the unfortunate egg stirring incident.
Right.
She decides, we roll up to this, apparently they've got to like really make sure that they've got the right seating for us, because it took a while to seat
There
us.
was like 8 of us together.
So then they seat us, and in the booth right next to us is a guy who's got like an adult-sized razor scooter, right?
Oh, I forgot about that.
And Toxie,
She goes, is that for grown-ups?
and Toxie didn't even start asking before Mr. Toxie says, no, you're going to kill yourself or somebody else. No.
No, absolutely not.
So, but it doesn't matter, because once we get seated, then Toxie's like, but before we do anything, I've got to ride this scooter. So she asked this guy if she can ride his scooter, and he, of course, says yes, because who's going to say no to her,
It's
right?
not electric. It's a grown-up razor scooter, like a big size. Yeah.
Like my daughter has them.
We need
Jessica
Jessica
to
to bring her scooter tomorrow.
No, but this
Or
is
like
like
a paddle one.
like
No,
a
this is a
paddle
pedal one, but for
It was
adults.
adult.
I have never seen one of those.
I never had either.
So here is
Oh my God,
Toxie. Here is Toxie in her dress and sash and heels, scootering around Maryland's
At 3
at 3 a.m. on this
Nice.
adult-sized scooter.
Right?
And she was
I
drunk.
Know I was like that.
I got
but-
video. So you
Yeah,
know I've
there's
got
The
video.
bottom heavy. It grounds
Well,
you.
but you know what? Toxie had a lot of experience with recreational vehicles this weekend, because there is another video of her. Well,
That
first
is
of all,
hilarious.
I
gotta send us that.
Yeah.
We need to post.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
But I have a little scooter because my room is in the fucking back 49 of this hotel. So we have the scooter, and there's a couple times that I would say, oh, Mr. Toxie, go get Toxie, ride the scooter so she can ride it back and you walk. So at one time she comes back, and Earl, Big E, our photographer, he takes a video of her. She's riding up and down backwards on the thing, but then all of a sudden you see her going like this, and it like flashes by really fast on the camera, and then you hear Mr. Toxie going, "Get in here right now!"
Best part, she was sober for that one.
But the funniest part is on the video, it's a flash, like, and she's on the scooter like that.
And then I was going in reverse. I found them. I was riding on turtle the whole time for some people. And then when I got in the building, I discovered rabbit, which is and so I was
You guys, we're gonna get this video because it is the funniest thing you've ever seen. And then like you see her like she's trying to run away, like shoom, like the flash, and Mr. Toxie's like, get this room right now.
It's because my hair was flying like I was.
I know it was, and it was like a blur, and she was going. Oh, it's so funny, you guys.
I just want to let you know, Toxie, you're not the only person that figured that out. I figured that out in a freaking Walmart.
Oh, the turtle speed.
The turtle speed, and I was like cruising around. It was like 2 a.m. and I was bored with friends, and I was like, I wonder how fast the rabbit goes. Oh my god! I'm on the opposite side of Walmart. My friends are like, bitch, you just left.
I turned a corner on Rabbit, and that thing was on one wheel. I'm telling you, it was like, woo.
Why do I hear Lowrider theme music in my head with that
All right,
story?
Toxie, do we got any other catch up this week? Because we want to get these girls to tell us about their week.
No, I want to hear about the
Oh,
cock
wait,
ring.
which one? The what?
The
Cock ring.
Oh, the cock ring?
I want to hear
Yeah,
about the cock ring.
I mean, it was all right.
When they bought, wait, this is just not any ordinary cock ring.
No.
This is a cock ring that stretches, and it has a little bullet in the top so that it can, So we're
It's
getting.
got like some nubs on it. It's
Yeah,
got a
it's
little
got a thing.
tongue.
But the funniest thing, we're getting ready to leave the room, and Mr. Toxie says, "Let me put this on. Maybe I'll just wear it in my pants tonight." And he puts it on. He's like, "Oh shit, that thing's tight."
It is. I mean, you can only take so much. That bullet is fucking insane. The one that's on it.
Was it effective?
And no. I mean, I need him to take it off after.
I got you. After a
moment.
while, yeah.
I think it's something I have to build up to because then I can. I mean, I'll finish in like 29 seconds with
right.
that.
He's fine
so.
with that. I trust me.
I'm
Guys like it when you come quick.
I'm sure, but I didn't. I
weren't ready
went
for
more
that.
than 29 seconds, so.
I got
We needed that. But I have to tell you, so when I'm getting my massage from Earl last night, Mr. Toxie pulled the bullet out and decided to stick it.
in her ass.
Yes. And then I didn't want it there. basically, I had to get it dug out.
She's like, take it out, take it out, I can't take it.
Because I inappropriate laugh. That's why she's laughing because I inappropriate laugh all the time. I have a giggle that I do at the worst time. That's how it sounds. Yeah, that's it. That's how it
we got a new game. We're totally gonna play Predict the Foxy Giggle.
But so he wouldn't come get it out, and I'm digging, and because I have a big ass, that little thing, he like got it in there good, and I'm like, Earl.
I was like, sure, I'll go get it.
Would you mind?
Reaching up my butt.
Would you mind going in my butt for a moment? So right. I know, but I didn't want to. I mean, I could have got up and dropped it, but I was also in the middle of a massage. It was great. I didn't want to move.
Wait, why was there a bullet in your ass in the middle of the massage?
Because me and Mr. Toxie were watching Big E give her a massage. So,
Has a brilliant idea.
not me,
My
Mr.
husband thought it
Toxie
was
did.
Hilarious. He thought, what a
He's
great
like
idea.
that.
But wait a minute, Big E was trying to put the whole thing in there before that.
Yeah,
and then
that's
you're
true,
like,
that's
take
true.
it out, take it out. And then
Yeah.
Mr. Toxie got the bright idea to come over and help.
Yes. So.
Yeah, lovely help.
Yeah,
All right,
It was
so
very
anything
nice.
else this week for
That is
you?
it.
All right,
That
for
is
me,
it.
let's see. Oh my God, I made dresses, but did we look fucking hot last night?
We sure did.
We decided that we needed official formal SinCityBounty uniforms. Is that the best way? I don't even like the
Yes.
word uniform. Formal attire for when we do. So
That's
I made us
nice.
all black dresses of our own design. Sierra was interning on her sewing machine
Hello.
and did a very good. All I did with her outfit was say, okay, sew this line. I cut it for her and told her where to sew everything, but she did do the sewing herself.
I did do the sewing. There was lots of cursing involved.
There was, but but you are a step ahead. Step ahead. So I spent a good part of 2 days making dresses this week. That was mine. And then I got fucked a few times by a really young cock. And then I have my own pocket cock now.
That's awesome.
I have a pocket cock. Did you see the pocket? We talked about you. Who else was with me that night? You probably didn't see my pocket cock. That little tiny Hispanic man that was with me all night. He was like 20. Did you? He was 20. He's 21 years old. Girl, he's on. You know what? Oh, Little T. You know what? Google him. Google Little T Las Vegas. Yeah, because he works in the entertainment business. Oh, him and I were sucking face, and then I'm going to do him because I've always wanted to do a little person. Oh, tell us. You did a little person. Give her the mic. I want to hear this because I want to do a little person.
He came to me and when he first contacted me, he told me that he was short.
I'm sure.
And then I'm looking out the peephole because he's knocking on the door and I don't see anybody. And I'm like, okay. So I opened the door and there he is. And I'm like, I guess I was shocked because he didn't tell me, but I'm very open, so whatever. But it was weird because he had a huge fucking cock. A huge
Now,
dick.
we've had this discussion. Is it huge in comparison to
It's really
normal,
thick.
or
It's not long, but it was pretty fucking thick.
You know what? That's what I've heard about. And there's a midget guy that I strip with
It doesn't have
sometimes.
height.
No. And there's a little person male that I strip with sometimes, and people will ask us me to lap dance him or him lay on the floor and me get on top. And I can tell he's packing something in them pants, okay? But I am going, here's Little T.
Wait, I have to save the picture.
You saw him.
I know, I saw him. I gotta have a picture to show
Oh,
somebody.
just show somebody else.
They do not believe me.
And poor little Robin.
It's
Poor,
on Twitter, and that's going to be unheard of.
poor little Robin, Jacob's friend, she's about a buck. I mean,
She does not
80
even-
pounds.
She
80
cannot
pounds.
weigh 100 pounds.
She's sitting here, and then him and I are in front of her, over her lap, sucking face, and she's like, "Whoa!" But I did tell Little T, I'm like, "I'm gonna do you because I want to," and he said, "Okay." They both.
Well, she certainly isn't getting on top of the poor thing.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am getting on top. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sweet cheeks, really?
Are you kidding me? That we couldn't fuck unless he let me get on top because that's part of the experience for the show.
I want to see a little person fucking you doggy style. That's what I want to see.
You know what?
Right?
I don't know. You know what? But no. Here's the problem with the little person fucking me doggy style. I'm gonna have to get up on my shit and spread my legs really wide because I'm gonna have to be shorter.
Yes.
so it'll
we'll
go
put
in.
them on a box.
No, no.
Put them on a box. That's true. That's
No.
true.
All you do is you put 2 to 3 pillows on top of each other, and you put the pillows right above your right where your pussy mound is, and you lay over it. Your ass is elevated, but
No,
you
I
don't
don't
have to
need
be
my
elevated.
ass elevated.
That way you don't
No,
have
no,
to get low.
no, it doesn't. I don't care about my. I know what you're talking about, like almost laying flat.
Like almost laying flat. That way you don't have to like
well,
spread eagle halfway.
I guess all of this position will be determined by the size member that little T has.
Can I just say,
Right?
can this can there be video of this?
I would love there to be video. I'm going to ask him if I can tape it. Absolutely.
Because I'm thoroughly personally, I'm short enough. Like,
Well,
I'm short enough, and I love hanging out with them because I feel like an Amazon. And I'm like,
Yeah.
because a short chick doesn't feel like that ever. You hang out with little people, and I'm like,
Well,
oh.
I've always had.
And they're always at boob level with me. I've hit a couple in the face with my boob, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, and they get this grin on their face.
I do remember walking up to him. Oh, guys, I was so drunk Wednesday. I mean, I was loaded Wednesday night.
The thing is,
Wednesday
we were
night.
drunk by the time I even got
Oh
there.
yeah, I was.
Like, when I
but
got
I
there,
did
she
walk
was
up
already
to Little
gone.
T, and he was smoking, and I said, "You know that will stunt your growth."
You are a terrible person.
Oh, he laughed.
Like,
He laughed.
What'd he say?
He laughed. He laughed at me. Yeah.
Oh, well, I feel like he would have had like the best comeback for that. Like, I feel like little people, when you make short jokes at them, should have just like the best fucking comebacks for that kind of stuff.
We should not be making short jokes at little people.
It wasn't a joke.
It happened.
It wasn't a endearment. All right, let's get some catch-ups from these girls. Ari, what did you do with your week this week? Tell us. Our fans want to know how Ari Fresco spends her week.
Interesting week. I can't tell it all because some of it's some illegal activities, but
I love Ari so much.
some illegal activities.
Killed a man.
I like the fact that Ari and I have tried to fuck the same man, and I warned her, and she went there anyway. His name is Nut and Butter. That's what we call him,
I'm
Nut
so
and
fucking
Butter.
pissed about that too. Oh my god.
He's in a good looking package.
Yeah.
It just don't work.
Like right when he walked up to me, I was like, "Oh shit, hey, how
Yeah,
are you? What
exactly.
Are you?" Like, he was tall as shit. I love tall black men, and this motherfucker, I'm like, so I mean, are you on some medication or something? Like, because I know it's not me. Like,
Right.
Nobody has an issue with this. This is all you. I mean, this is you. I don't know. You need to take care of that. Like,
Well,
I don't
and
know.
I have to tell you, I'm a little surprised because I know that his thing is asses. Now I know you got a really nice ass,
Right.
but the people I've
And he
seen
was
him
cool
hit
as long
on.
as he was jacking off. But as soon as we started to fuck,
Hello.
he was done. I'm
Exactly.
like,
That's
yeah.
exactly. I allowed him twice. The first time he, did the whole rub their ass jack off thing,
Right.
and then he begged me to let him go, and I said, unless you're gonna fuck me,
You got to get the fuck out of here.
We can't go out again. No, I want to fuck you. Same exact thing the second time. I'm like,
He
fuck
told me
you,
he's on some
motherfucker.
medication or something for seizures or whatever. So maybe it's that. I don't know. So I don't
No,
know.
he's just afraid of pussy. We've decided.
But he does
is
have a child,
afraid of
so
pussy.
so he fucked at some point.
Well,
Right.
apparently that pussy scared him.
Something.
We have not met a woman yet he has actually penetrated or eaten.
No, I have to tell you
Oh,
that
no, I
the
mean-
second time we were together, he penetrated me for probably 10 seconds.
That
So,
does not.
I don't
No,
know.
but I'm
He was
just
so
saying.
fast. He
You're
was
right. It doesn't.
full of
I
shit.
agree. But I'm just saying you don't want to be penetrated. He did for about 10 seconds and it was done.
Doesn't count.
You know,
Yeah,
he
it wasn't.
was
It
soft.
wasn't good. I had to call somebody. I'm like, I don't mean to be mean or anything. I'm just trying to be real. I'm really horny, and I got to call somebody else. So
Goodbye.
I'll see you later. Just go.
So what else did you do this week that wasn't illegal activity?
I broke up with a trainer.
But I thought that happened. I thought
I
that
got back
happened
with
a few
him.
weeks ago.
I got back with him, and then we broke up again. Got back again. Broke up again. Like,
Are you
so
done
we just
now?
decided we're friends. We
Are
can
you
be
done
friends.
now?
I guess. I don't know.
For this week.
I try not to lie to nobody, like, 'cause now I got another dude. He's like stalking my ass, like he's stalking my ass. But he's like a nice guy, so it's almost like I don't mind him stalking me. But he's kind of scary looking.
Right. It's a little much.
Scary looking.
Scary looking. And he's almost a little. Some of the shit that comes out of his mouth, I'm almost like.
Is this a big black boy? Another one?
He's pretty tall. Yeah, he's got long. I was just telling him in there. Yeah, he's got long dreads and.
I love dreads.
Like they stopped him when he came. He was walking in my house because he lives right across the street, so he doesn't drive. He just walks over. And he was walking in through the gate, and the old lady, I heard him outside. She was like, "Excuse me, are you lost? Do you need some help? Like, 'cause I mean, this is a retirement community. I don't think you're supposed to be in here." And he's like, "Listen, I'm here just to visit my friend. Like, calm
Right,
down."
right.
Live in a retirement community.
Yes,
She rents a room from
I
somebody.
rent a room. From,
I would say, damn, that is some good makeup.
right? No,
Fuck.
no. I just
All right,
somebody-
Layla,
I
tell
already
us-
get dirty
Tell
looks
us
from my
how you
titties
spent
halfway
your
out.
week. Part of it traveling to Las Vegas, right?
I
Yeah, I left Maine Tuesday, and got out here Wednesday night.
How did
and
you get? Did you take a bus?
I took a bus to Boston, and from Boston I flew out of there. They canceled my flight 3 times altogether.
Oh my God!
Because of the supposed weather, which we were getting up in Maine, but Boston had nothing at the airport. So they rerouted me onto a different plane. I got here about 6 hours later than I was supposed to, and came right to the party where you guys were, and got tackled from behind from Eliza and scared the hell out of me. I didn't know who it was, but.
I've talked to you about something really. Somebody wants to do a music video, and he wants fat girls in the video, that aren't afraid to be fat and be in sticky clothes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm there,
like,
Sister Fran.
It's like he's a rapper here in Vegas, whatever. And he's got some guy. He's got a legit dude. Like he's doing videos for.
Well, you know what? We need to have him on the show if he's doing fat chick videos. Huh?
Right?
Yeah, for sure. We'll talk, Mama.
Yeah, we have to.
We talk.
Our Eliza said she'll do it. He said he wants 3 girls.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm there.
Other than that,
Did you have sex this week?
Yes.
Lots and lots of it.
Lots
Yes,
of sex?
she got to
no,
experience some of
I'm
it.
talking about sex that wasn't on camera.
Yes, lots and lots of it.
Yes.
Come on, tell us a little. Kiss and tell. Kiss and tell.
Kiss
You don't have to
and
say
tell.
who. You can just. You have any interesting experiences sexually this week?
Not really.
Just
They weren't really
straight
all that
sex?
great. You're thinking that was on camera though. That was on camera.
Tell us what happened.
I couldn't help it.
She was in our hotel room while we were filming. We had an interesting encounter. We've had a conversation this week about guys and their cum faces and their reactions, and
I can't help it.
she's gonna laugh. Eliza and I have been talking. She wants to record them, and all I could get was that stuck in my head.
The cum faces?
Yes. So, of course, like the last couple guys that I've been with, like, I'm paying attention. One of them, it was, like, he looked like a dog, like, that couldn't catch their breath. And then we had a rather loud encounter.
It wasn't loud. It was like hormonally grunting.
He was rather excited, apparently.
But was it good cum face?
I actually didn't see his face. He buried his face in my tit.
And I was looking silently laughing at each other. Like, I was sitting on the couch because I don't like to, like, watch while they do it because some girls get insecure. So I'm, like, half playing on my phone, half watching because it's funny. And when I start hearing, he's like, and I'm like, wait,
Devil
what
possessed him.
was that? Like, I literally stopped mid-word, and I looked up to make sure she was okay.
Right.
And I look at her, and he's like, just going to town on that shit. And she doesn't make a fucking sound. This whole scene, she doesn't make a fucking sound except for do her cute little giggle thing she does. And I'm watching, and this has now piqued my attention because of this, because it's starting to, like, progressively get louder. And I'm looking, and I start laughing. But I'm making sure I don't make sounds, so my hand is, like, over my throat. Like, I am, like, suffocating the laugh, and I make eye contact with her, and that's it. We both just start quietly laughing our ass off. She's still on camera, though. He wasn't
recording me. He was recording my pussy at the moment.
I couldn't figure out if it was still her pussy or he had panned out enough where he caught her face. But we are eye contact locked, and I'm sitting in the back going, what the fuck?
Let me ask you a question. Now that you guys have been talking about male cum face, does it make you aware of your own cum face?
Oh, I know mine are funny.
Yeah.
I know mine are funny. I don't usually watch my videos before I submit them because I don't want to see it. I know it looks interesting.
Because
You
you're like
pretend
sucking
like
and
you come,
stuffing, You're
yeah.
sucking and you're stuffing.
I came for the first time on set a couple weeks ago, actually. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's not shooting porn is not very sexual. I know
No,
that.
but
Yeah.
It was actually pretty safe. It's surprising.
So actually, Liza, you have a good fake cum face.
Apparently.
Apparently, come on, show us
Apparently.
the fake cum face.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
No. We don't want to disillusion any of the watchers.
Oh, I got you. Don't want to
Right.
disillusion. So, Eliza,
Like
tell us,
magic.
give us
Like
quickly
magic
your
tricks.
weekly catch up. What did you do this week? Get ready for the shoot.
I want to hide under a rock. I just had a lot of shoot drama and setting it up.
Yeah.
We're going to produce a lot of great content, so you better fucking buy it.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a great day. And
Eliza has aged like 100 years this week, so.
no, we
Does
can't
this
let
content go on one specific site,
No,
or
it's
is it
everybody's
all
different
posted on
sites.
your
Girl
own?
will
Our
have
Clips
their
for
own
Sale,
stuff.
our Southern Charms, our personal sites, wherever we want to put it.
Our personal spank bank.
Mhm. Yeah, if you want to go and do that. I mean,
So yeah, my clips for sale will be up soon. You need some clips for sale.
What am I gonna put on
You need-
there?
Everything.
you know
Sitting
what?
in your
You can-
toilet
You
playing
can-
pet
you don't even
rescue.
have to do that. You could go in your car and pretend to start. We've done so many of this video, and it's sold a lot. We go in the car and we pretend like it can't start, and we're like stranded. It's called pedal something.
Oh God. Doing it in high heels.
That's what
they
we
want
did.
you in the
is even
stiletto.
better. They want you in the stiletto.
So you
just
pump in the
pumping.
pedal and then trying to
Yep.
start the car.
What
You don't
the-
get naked, nothing.
And it's
There
like,
are
they don't even
girls
need
who
to
make
see you.
$100,000 a year.
I
off of
don't
that.
think my husband, the mechanic, would let that one happen.
Well, like
He's
when-
like, get your foot off the fucking pedal.
Right. Newer cars, you can't flood the engine. Like,
Right.
it's just impossible. So, like, just do it in a newer
No,
car.
you only-
Oh, like I just do the brake.
We could film this at a junkyard.
Yeah,
Right.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys.
Junkyard
Anything.
fatty.
Any-
Something.
Junkyard fatty.
I could just see the questions now. Mom, why is there a camera in the bathroom?
Just turn it off when you
Doctor
go
ordered
in.
it. The doctor ordered it.
Yeah. Well, baby, sometimes mommy likes to make sure she's brushing her teeth all the way.
I need to make sure you're brushing for
Have
a
you
full
thought
3
about now?
minutes.
Now you guys are both parents. You all three are parents here.
Yeah.
Have you thought about when your children get old enough? Like I'm worried. Like my grandson already knows what Sweet Cheeks is. Now when he gets old enough to type it in and spell it, I'm in trouble. Okay. So have you thought about what you're going to do with that when your kids kind of realize? Yeah, I'm the same way, Eliza. My daughter has always known what I've done, and because I'm not ashamed of it at all, you know.
I'm not ashamed of it. My family does not know,
Mine
only
doesn't either.
because I have a child and I do not want them doing anything vindictive.
Right. That
not
makes sense.
because I'm ashamed of it at all.
Right. Right.
But-
For the safety of your
Right.
little girl. Right. Exactly. Same
I'm
with
a
you. Now
great
you
mother, and
your
I'll
now
be
your
able to tell me
ex-husband
to
lives
do.
with you to raise your son,
Yeah.
and he knows what you do.
He shoots most
He
of my
shoots
content.
both your content. Okay.
Yep, he's
How
totally
old is
cool
your
with it.
son?
My son's 6. So
That's how old my grandson is.
he's so freaking
I
cute.
just don't want my grandson finding mine before he's old enough for me to truly explain. Do you understand
Right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But he
At-
wouldn't be looking at our porn because we're not mainstream. Like, I try to explain that to people. Unless he's looking at fat girl porn, he's not going to see us.
Yeah, see,
But
that's
he
the
is. When
problem.
he
That's
types
what
in
my
Sweet
son is
Cheeks,
going
he
to be
will.
looking for.
But he knows your name.
He knows my name.
We've already
He says it's
determined.
my red label name. Everybody
Oh.
thinks it's
Oh,
my red
Lord.
label.
Yeah, and we've already determined that my son is straight up an FA. Like
Oh,
he
he's
is.
gonna like 600. What do you always say?
My
600
daughter
pounds.
looks at tits all day long. Like, big
Oh, yeah.
fat titties all the time. Yeah.
I will hold her and she will face plant my tits.
She's
And I'm
just
like,
Oh yeah, all the time.
I was
He's
holding
so
her and she
cute.
went to the room and you don't know this. I was holding her and she literally, and I wasn't wearing a bra and it was before I went out.
Wait a minute. Sierra's 8-year-old son does.
She literally, I was holding her and her head was here and she kept pulling me, like pulling her closer, and so I kept moving her closer. Little did I know, the little thing wanted to motorboat me.
Yeah.
There was
That's
like
cute.
slobber all up in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Her little guy's 8 years old, and I pick him up from school every day. But sometimes he'll just come up and he puts his head on my shoulder, and all the while he's feeling my chubby. Hi, Cha-Cha. Can I have a banana, Cha-Cha? Yeah, you can have a banana. And he's all the while
just
feeling my
feeling it.
chubby roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God, my daughter-in-law is going to be a 600-pound black woman. That is who my daughter-in-law is going to be. And I'll be like, that's all right.
Like how we already know.
Your grandfather's gonna have a heart attack, but that's all right.
You'll have cute little grandbabies like my
mocha
grandson.
latte babies.
Yeah,
I'll
mocha
have to learn
latte
how to braid
babies is
hair.
good. Yeah, there you go.
This is not the movement though.
You guys, this has been a really fun show with you guys on there. We're going to have a great shoot tomorrow. Before we leave, I want everybody to give their info so that the fans can find you, whether it's whatever. Give it out, websites, Twitter, whatever you want to give out. We'll start with Ari right there.
My website is airefrescoxxx.com, and you can find me on Instagram. It's all airefrescoxxx. Just Google me, you'll find me.
Just Google
But
her.
Just Google me. But clips for sale. My studio is 72399, and meetairy.com.
There we go. All right, Layla, tell people how they can reach you and watch your sex and stuff.
Well, Google's always easy, but Clips for Sale, Fat Life, X Hamster, Chubby Parade.
Chubby Parade, I like that.
I love that site, adore that site. I have so many people on there that knew me under my old name and are recurring like fans that I love it. It's such a great community.
Okay, Chubby Parade, I gotta write this one
I
down.
like the fat forums better because Chubby Parade's kind of mean to like bigger girls.
Really?
Like score model girls.
Like supersized girls like me?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
I better fix that.
They like score model like Lila's very proportionate. So they wouldn't like me because I have a huge fucking stomach. You know what I mean?
They're crazy.
But the fat forums, basically the same freaking thing, and it's awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to have to check that out.
All right, and Liza, tell everybody how to find you.
Google me, Eliza Allure.
Liza,
And it's Eliza, not Eliza. Thank you.
Eliza.
I'm like 25 pages of Google. Like if you just search me, so you can't not like find me.
There you go. And Minnie, how can they find you?
I will be opening up a Clips for Sale. I'm new to the content world, so I'm excited. You can find me under Minnie Mayhem XXX under everything. If you can't find me under something, just email me at minniemayhemxxx@gmail.com, and I will pretty much instantaneously respond. Instantaneously? That's not a word.
Instantaneously.
That's it. I can't say it.
Everybody, please keep in mind next week we got a great guest in studio, Robin
Gloria.
Parker.
Gloria Parker.
Gloria
Robin's her
Parker. I'm
daughter.
sorry, Robin's the daughter. Gloria Parker. So, did you just tell me hurry up? Are we
No.
almost done? Oh, I thought you said hurry up. No,
2
you
minutes.
requested me. So, you want to make sure you get in. We're going to soon have pictures posted from last night, what we were doing. So, we will be...
You got floored there. We'll be
No,
right
no, no. I knew he was coming. I just didn't know if you were going to say the Bugman's in the room or not.
No.
Bugman is the chauffeur tonight for the club for the girls, okay? Bugman's the chauffeur. So, so make sure you watch our show for next week. Make sure you check out our pictures from this weekend. And if you're in town, we want our fans to come in town and be on the show with us.
Shoot us an email.
And visit us
SinCityBounty@gmail.com.
You got it. No problem.
Stay tuned for updates to the website. They're not happening tomorrow or nothing, but they'll be happening
They'll
soon.
be happening soon because we got a lot going on. We got lots of big plans for the show. So you guys stay tuned for what's to come. It's only going to get bigger and better. Right, Tox?
Right.
All righty.
She's just here to be pretty.
I know. She does a really
Just a smile.
she does a great job of that.
She's introduced herself a couple of times. Said, "I'm just a smile and a great ass."
That's it.
You know what? And what more do we want for our show but
Right?
a smile and
We
a
don't
great
need to
ass?
talk politics. We don't need to talk science.
Oh wait, you haven't been with us during a political season
Smiling
yet
and
because I
ass.
get ugly. I get
Yeah.
ugly.
All right, this is Sierra,
This is Sweet Cheeks.
And Toxie.
wishing you all a good night. And remember,
Fuck often.
Sweetie kitty boo, watch out for